Well, remember back in the day when swapping faces was actually hard to do? And that is the '97 sci-fi movie Face Off, where John Travolta, an FBI agent, famously undergoes experimental surgery to swap faces with another person. Well, when you think of the tech we have today, even Hollywood didn't know what was coming. Real face transplants are now possible, but you can also do it digitally on your phone. These AI advancements are impacting every industry in the world. Recent data shows a 10-time global increase in the number of AI-manipulated pictures, videos, and audio recordings. Patrick Dell is trying to keep up with it all. He is a senior visuals editor from the Globe and Mail with a focus on misinfo and disinfo. Patrick, you got a big job.
It is a huge landscape, and generative AI affects generated photos, videos, audio, and text, and the synthetic media is getting more and more authentic practically every day.
Wow. And so how fast is it moving, even when you think of your coverage of it?
It does seem like every couple of months, a huge company like Meta or Alphabet has come out with some new model that can do something incredibly amazing that seemed impossible just a few months ago. So it's hard to keep track of where the endpoint may be because that endpoint gets better and better so frequently.
I want to bring up some video made by some AI animators out of Berlin. It looks so real.
It does. That looks like a video generated using an AI system. So it's made to represent a prompt you put in, so Trump in a limousine smoking. And these systems are quite accessible. There's one called Runway that could do a shot like that. And because there's so many images of someone like Trump, it's straightforward to train a system to then generate more likenesses of him doing something else that he hasn't really done, like smoking in the back of a limousine.
So how is that happening? Because that video is so crisp and so clean. I mean, how is someone able to actually make that come onto screen like that?
A big part of that is the skill of the creators, but also a key technology is called GANs, Generative Adversarial Networks. And the key word there is adversarial. And in simple terms, it's a system for machine learning where you have a generator and a discriminator. So the generator is prompted to come up with an image, say a dog. It comes up with an image, it may be terrible, and it sends it to the discriminator. The discriminator assesses it and says, this is fake. It sends that feedback back to the generator who tries again. And this cycle happens again and again and again across hours, days, or weeks to train a system that can then generate highly authentic images of, say, a dog.
To make it perfect.
Essentially,
more perfect.
Essentially perfect, almost indetectable from a real photograph.
Oh, it's crazy. Patrick, you're going to stick around for more of this conversation. But in the meantime, here's some food for thought. The DAIS think tank at Toronto Metropolitan University put out its annual online harm study, which found 23% of Canadians report seeing deep fakes at least a few times a week. The majority of those people are under the age of 30, while only 49% of people over the age of 60 say they have seen them.